You are looking for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also to win the field. And you want Bawumia also to succeed President Akufo-Addo.
Definitely.
I promise. I will lead Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign as we did for Nana Akufo-Addo for him also. In your heart, you are looking for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also to win the field. And you want Bawumia also to succeed President Akufo-Addo.
Definitely.
I promise. I will lead Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign as we did for Nana Akufo-Addo for him also.
I don't know me church amunyana meeting editor the Fred mamunyana kwaba eba the announcer newspaper so jumadi mo hwe me live on YouTube the announcer newspaper on YouTube oko Facebook so the announcer newspaper on Facebook nyina munya ya mo hwe ye nsem ekoso Ghana na ye de brem ntin nsem no ye nsem bia asa wo hwe me a wo so wo ho kwan se wo be kire wadwene wo be share video no ama wuni oben wo no so anya bia hwe na ono so atimi a kire na dwene ewo ensem no adofonom sisi amenemo ka say MPP amanyoko emu ayedin paaye nyema egum sisi no nya asem ketwa na eneye ba be analyze nsem no into details na mo share video ya me boy ye some di ho dance video na me boy ye no safe no wagyan ne me a mo me mo video ni biem na mo ntie ensem a ewo video no.
You are looking for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also to win the field. And you want Bawumia also to succeed President Akufo-Addo.
Definitely.
I promise. I will lead Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign as we did for Nana Akufo-Addo for him also.
We a party chairman our Ashanti region. Wouldn't to me Nasema or de atuja enono. Now don't for no munyana mudi ho dance here. The party number actually. Party no MPP mra actually say. Some party numa. Eni say oye campaign ema obia say until the party no be nomination. Diana Rivers at the say me church my face kapa me chiao Isaac Champo me chiao Mrs. B at the say me chiao. Just a party na be nomination say my home kwan say o contest ansana what me I say obeti me e de ope akoye say o ye campaign afa ho enra ye nyina ye nim de enra epie ye efa ye nua be ma obi ya nim no dodo na nim ne pa ye Hopeson Adorye ni nsema enra epie ye amanfo bebre were different opinion efa sa ensem na epie enra no na ye nyina no ye ti we ye de course so e wo baasim be de ho nsem so bebre mu akiri na basimu eye kumase sensem bi e baaya na enra Dr. enra eye Hopeson Adorye kasamu no ivat amanfo bebre wo sede omusi edwene fa asa akasa no me san abebo biem ama munyina mate sempotia
sebuzia no bebo dankwa no bebo domofo de emre bia wa mudam 1992 adubu ahina baye adubu ahin akofa domboni ana one no boye ageye 1996 J.F.4 ebaye munyina munyum say for Great Alliance na kedia yi nebo 2000 what domboni ene baye kufo jina homa buzia adubu ahijira homa dankwa eti dankwa de dika baye na buzia koso je kufo free hodom no ana president Akufo-Addo ebe take over asako back to dankwa ana meboa president Akufo-Addo baye so what the domboni ene ye den e baye and then the vice president Mahmoud Bawumia eti sa e ko dankwa ene ba buzia ana kwa dankwa ahifa bi omlego e ba buzia ana meboa a simple mathematics ana meboa say a lot of work on the best permutation at all afar Now, and I'm going to tell you what you do money the way they ever go. It's everything that person taking traditional. The tradition must go on. I don't know.
All right. Hopeson Adorye sema okan ye no eno no na adofonom Hopeson class as the same way ye no issues be ba bonten. Ebi no mo suggest say Hopeson wakasa e de atia wo mo a yenuanom a omo wo northern part of Ghana say wo mo de omo ntimi any president that just say bi omo de vice ne kwa na de ama omo enti amanfo kasa pa yi na amanfo kasa and Hopeson the press statement by and also the press release by and sana me hear an interview so ewa ha na the press release no what church me yet ase say ne kasa mu no em say amanfo a twist na sem no na nya sa na all pa kire the all pa kire nyina ne say abere nyina na MPP amanyuku say omo kugina elections ya na omo yi Christian obi a Christian somebody Christian ase na omo Muslim so I say on the vice na omo akọ na ntida bia akọ say Christian Muslim in a march but NDC for the omo timi Christian te say the Mahama na omo yi another Christian enti no was say na wo pa akere and afi so tradition no baby a omo yi firi no eno so dombo nom ne buzi anom ne omo maka eno ho asem ena na opa akere na nya say bia or cassette busuaku bi anaze tribe bi organa say omo de omo ntimi ma meji o mampanyini enti Hopeson achirechirim na still na manfo say the kasa no omo ni anye ho nti omra na omepa achew asak enora no o kasa on de ohunfom so a waye enti nya de so obepa achew ne apa achew echina enti Hopeson onyampa achew onka bibia because of so ohun emfom so a waye sa so na yanya ne nti say Hopeson, the director of operations, Ma Ura Alan Chamanten. Now, Alan Chamanten was a minister, trade minister, Ghana, trade and industry minister. Yeah, well, Obianim said Obepre Akunyano, but officially, Onyan declared the stand. So, as soon as they were declaring the stand, they say, well, no, dear. Or say Akunyano Obepre no, Canadian Japan, or no, a front runner part, say about Obi to say, Watcher, Jakone, Joe Gatin, but Canadian Japan, pa, and with officially wabomodi akase obejina na yenya hu za lanchemante na bie na no akase obejina sa so na yenya hu say Dr. Mamudu Bawumia so bie na no say obejina but say health works ahodro koso na party ne mramu no according to party no womo womo national organizer obi anim no nana bi oni obi edi nkomo na mebebo sa nkomo no na wati to me the credit Emma radio station corona or money no ekasa ye no of the team be me to my hand but me name's radio station no it me the credit Emma almost so far e won koma o mudi na mpese munyina mutie nana bi ensem odi tu dwa na monhye no so na yinyina ye hu de
odi team no ono kwan de osai ebudin se eye asante regional chairman na no na info ni video bi na epie no osre one chairman na di komo we dey chairman eto bi dey move from na ye se code of conduct in Belgium ni nenu ni nansa ani ekese eye ku bi so e wo Ashanti region yesu Asia no mo hia no omo botinku na omo nanti kumase mountain so na omo botaye esi omo ni so ni se omo di project eye prospective aspirant.
All right, enti adafonum dana bi ensem kakra na all kan eno no na akoye se I say the aba edo no ne anya ntie se per report to be a yensaka your report about New York e dia brace si no e kire se per report no enya confirmation by report na Canada your report na a Canada let us say ye begino asem no say ye no kware per report yensaka e kire se Hopeson Adorye asempa FM wama open apology to all. Sana mate. Enti open apology to all. Enti se wakasa yo, so wankasa yo. Wajia to so okay. Opobi acho. Sani ate. Following the story. Na yedi aba. Enti se no. Wajia to sampa. Ghana mine. Ni wiase mine. Wajatu enti me ye cross check bi so ewa na ye hu said is it here but ye be say abusa chama won to me say ye be say abusa no say na sama wo kan ye no montie na asem ni bi party ni structures no omamu ana wo mu ye.
You are looking for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also to win the You want Bawumia also to succeed President Akufo-Addo. Definitely. I promise. I will lead Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign as we did for Nana Akufo-Addo for him also.
All right. Enti we here untumi e de so no or your party chairman. Na asem no asema Ghana man ni wiase man obi a ebusa se oye obi a we party chairman na wokobie na no koka say no eye no na ebi dem busa wo de be asotwe ne atwe no no ye ntimi hu ye adofo no say problems we in a bar ya ema adofo no ya na ema eniema enkoso eyie if we say party no per se dinkunim they say breaking 8 na party no per se breaking 8 no maybe me here cross checking be okay, inti me find it out na afi medical edin sem no atudwa mama enti adofo no mse si amene mo kasa hwe mo show oye party chairman NPP party chairman wa Ashanti region na ono so I declare ne stand say oye campaign ama presidential aspirants onya nyiniti so be contested bon say problems we enema about one year mu yedin no because they see amene o kasa NDC for any abere so mo pa akonya so atena it is NDC for so any abere so mo pa akonya so atena e de ba ade ene wo se MPP eye also mutu anamon yie se be ya anamon no on betimi break 8 ya ka say breaking 8 enye say on the silver plateau yes ofiti ya no break 8 I was say we put to efforts but sentiti bumbi ba ena niam bi koso ya na e ha adwen kakra they say we tie nsema e koso obi a wo the view efa ensema abayimu na enra Ghana for kasai amanfo kire o madwene say omo mpentiti mu ni papa mu NPP omo pesa asundwe eba party say we a party member now person we hear say we campaign ma obia omunyam ye nomination no enti osa wo twen ema officially party officials no and officers no ema specific days obia betimi dia koye ne campaign enti yam ye nomination no na ebinom ahya ase ye campaign no na etia party no emra na de women say akonya no mu ayete imwa yedin pam contendent mo contest no eye Bawumia Alanchamantin ene Canada Japan omudin na wosoro na omudin e wosoro no wiase man nyina no hwe omomiensa emu ba ko a obetima lead Ghana e de akọ paradise asase so Ghana for ma ebinom so mu hia nnwuma ebinom so ma sechena nkoyie ebinom se niema ye basa mon na nadu oyomampanyin waje atum sa mpa ahokyere abagana but enye se wahye so de ahokyere eba na de nti ahokyere na ba ne ye entokwa a ekoso Ukraine ne Russia and now face COVID nearby and the Ahuchaba. IMF for Crabeka. And from Coco Biblia or Mooning the economics or Maba Abecansam. Enti we are dear, and you're very clear, say, and just intentionally, or my Mickey some Magana for watch room. In the other room, was a Ghana, I was a MPP, the ability MPP, Uchina and near my pa. A buy na ye, so now or the bottom rule, now if you would be dinkunin. But said party no cop, I got Predacunya, then you're united, or when you're united. Yeah, now a very, very serious and a very difficult. Say and kabum and I say winning be a bit to me abba. Now say NDC no. Or money no matter what be the case, who's NDC for me united. Say NDC for Ekas or more yard, yeah, or when you had your more can and no one. Yeah. Almost obedient in the same position. But MPP and to move Basana Yana a hard. They say the Aquabano, Osha a Doma, Alan, or yeah, the Jumet and Yalan in a year you supporters and a year no Ashanti region. A Doma Shia one on Yasen Pitwa. One was say, and some trough for no fast stories, and some trough for the be a fast stories. A Domna buy and no man can once. And I said the program this year come on, they didn't say anything about it. The Omukaya and they say, oh, Alan, supporters of the mobile food to the stand. They say, oh, because in himself, Mobeka. Or mobile food to the stand and say, I'm almost 50 Ghana cities into a mobile food. Hopeson Adorye, Wakwaya can't say be a man, never be a peer when people. But I dare cause so party dear. Or man can once him. And the other mom say, Sandy Mano, and no, and I yet can once him say, a creative problems ever party no na a hard dream ever party no na their cost no and this is I'm sure for the be or mona kwaya say or more type specific candidate to be a chi. Now we don't know whether it be no so we don't know, we don't have proof. Say bia obi akohu obi I say you but and some nam go on wonka the same thing. And the same thing. And say obi ko kan ho asem bia na e so omon kan asem pa ewu da bia no ya ade a negativity enti e ba Ghana man we asiman munyina makasa enra you all spoke about so many issues enra munyina makan say Hopeson and Pacho. If he said a casano, one can ye. And riable videos, about Binumujina Muse. Omo the man baby or cancer, assembly tribe, assembly the egg can be. If Binum so at my analysis, a genema who said there be, sign a casana or can you know, and into move a bread party, and into a was set or Pacho. And they are no say, pay information I mean, sir can't actually say. Hopeson Adorye apacho. Eti asema abeto idwa enono. Na wapa obi acho. Se de kasa no se okaye se ekoyi se ankoyi opo obi acho. Enye se bia o intention. Se oka na odi atete party no. Na bia oka na ono so a kire na dwene ba se onim za adwen kire na wo kire no e kwa ko create problems. And it's a party in unity any here will be said the beya MPP ebedin kunim because the minimum shall say for opinion any misconception be say I one say Mahama can say oh by all means on be they say ba o mia wo mfi no ba o mia mo man contest ba o mia beto atia ne de ka ho on be ka say tia ne de ka ho nti na just say bibi say ya ba na amanfo agina so e de akasa asem no. It is a whole thing called die. Wakoda adwene ho. No wa hu sa asem na oka ye no. Wan kan yi nti opa achewa. That is a good news ma or no na say good news ma MPP for. Because in titimu no enye titimu ene hia. obi obe lead party ni bia or represent party no. It irrespective say alternative and one alternative no. I was say do ko nyina am kambom na mkodi party na chi. On say Alan Chairman ti mre bi etwa mu ode na ado prayer. Na ebra olusu ye no. The supporters and the problems be pray by up to now crabinum habosa and near man. Actually say one shenny ye not sad it to us son a bit my yard the pa. Almost said quite a man for far so Hopeson Adorye. Said na omini so any campaign no can assassin. Sassam no can yeno say or share that ye say or can so or share that ye say nobody knows it. But they say no, or can we, yes, it's we, Emma. I drink. I got to know the Dean Yacopacho. What should I say? I'm pat or your politician. There be whole can not Ghana for you as my castle wedding young one. Or be pacho. Na bibia ayekama, na dia sundue aba. By a person who said, the person a man penny who said. MPP, a man for the MPP, papa. Now, structures, I was a fairness, a bum. Young so beyond a fail. It's all do yammy boy, you won't to meet ye. I was a fairness, a bum. Now, I'm making sure so be a follow party rules and regulations, and a code of ethics, a party. And you say, be no more, your more exception. Somebody to me 1990 nam go so yam campaign na ebinum de yam mo nya campaign no e ha adwen enti e yade a e wo so bia de to ni tirim na ohun de e koso na obia hu se I the same now officially they yate to say the mdi kan ye no e kire say Hopeson Adorye has finally apologize for making comments that sought to connect the Northerners and Muslims in the NPP only qualified to be running mates. Enti Adorye asema wakano no opa obia chew. Se sule tie me a e was South Africa. Em se wate. Muso amutie me ba bia no menim se mate. Me po achew na Hopeson wamano. Which is very, very, very good news. Emma amount for because it's something then you have Fifi or New York, which will be a medasi. A idea Ghana mine we as mine Ubiano expected. Say Obeka and as I say Abba. Hopeson me what you say, which mammy akasa 1 minute. Yo, Hopeson Adorye at the sign. Yo, also Manyan TSA yes officially while apologize to Efa Asema Udi to Jano no crebi wom.
Yeah, tell us Nipa Sabe, yes, what I said, oh, damn broswa, etoda yabo.
Hello? Unfortunately, I'm say Hopeson was so bad, baby or one. I'm say lie no and papa and we are trying our best na yebe sign enya ni biema nkebe me de papa yenim wire. The line no higher no nti yebe try your best na yensa aka ni biem ni yehu de ebesi nti assistance na no yensa esa aka no biema nkebe de pa ni yehu de ebe konje say no Hopeson officially no wa patch o say nipa we yasa wodi bebere ba enye enti officially no wa patch mo te say na menene kasa na etikoye enti adofo we de rade ase say wa patch party num kabomu eni ade ade asundue beba party num no eno ne hia enti so wa patch wa good news which is a Ghana mine. Mo amudo MPP no more expressing views pa manfo edo MPP no more expressing views because Bibre, I hope say I'm say Tikoi. Yo, yes, you say.
I said we match him. Will be answered so active voice, or more my own margin said, or Montiasiano. It's up to them. But I don't pay Anna Yura Alancha maintain frame. Not because what ye tapeono. Manka Bonnie. A history, Anna Mema. But essence Obia Port Christia Semono. Amana you who, you know. And Oba advice me say, what dear, men would draw a men patcho. Adam say, oh, yeah, my boss, many problem. Because I make us say, there be an edge, and you wanna miss me, Yamano, no question mark. And I will do it as instructed. Adam Marie see a kind statement just to apologize to the people or more misconstrued as some man, Mekayano. That is the end of the matter.
Oh, yeah, that was it. It is a say that the official in the work I said your kind watching us sign. Yes, sir.
No.
In Kabum, here also part in the bedroom point. Yes, sir.
Oh, sir, yeah, sir, as it's a part of the 2 point. Once the thing is a man for your man, I say, or more best penny propaganda to cause disaffection for me. APR, everyone must slow down in the campaign. Baby, Omo yes, I spend no Omo me. Many of my Yadumada, they know what I can do. Me, won't you mean fans and me say, MP me down that. Okay, near bet you are cut down, pa, and he said, Mako will be shop, will be there, Mako, we are the Niachimi. What a dear, I feel about Bonam Piabo,
and the Adam Grass, yes, sir.
Chrono, the Copo Chrono. Apart from that, Casimia Fatubeso, I don't care.
Yo, also better was it.
I say, you know, campaign Ejram Musa say, I had
Ejram Musa say. It's working, no, I'm saying, higher drain into the Vicia. Hopeson Adorye say campaign no Ejram na say no, the Abetuja. They say no, so a patch out or say the boss of friend. Na the boss of friend, no. Asemna Okan, no. A idea say, the boss say, one can ya on resign, na to resign. Enti asema Hopeson Adorye dia to edwa eno no nti sese no waris asema okan no watwe asan enti Ghana man ni wiase man munyina amate ba was campaign de o se bibia ma ne nyemmere eno no okan ya very important pa ye o se bibia ma no enyemmere de waka no anasa de a wo ye no enya de se bibia be ma na yemmere obekoso aye ne campaign pa ye. It is also because I any campaign and then it out of them the abeto jano no nti Hopeson Adorye officially no patri eniema aye the saying na nti iguso hwe de besi iguso yes and come inside be kan biem enso me nsanka na enye hwe nti nsanka na mate asem na yinina aye de atudwa na wo de atudwa no it is a wo tie me a o comment ni say wa asemi ho Hopeson Adorye atwe sa comment na sen anase watwe asan omo man tie ase no o ka asem no mo a o man tie ne ma ase no o se watwe asem ni nyina asan enti sa na asem na kopie omo man tie ase no watwe asem no asan tie da na se wi ase de sa manfo kasa bebre na wotwe asem san a anye asem bi anye sa enti sa na de tie NPP amanyokuo say emu ayedin papa obia wo pera kunyane ni abere obia wo pera kunyane ni abere papa ya enya asem ketwa is also campaign ginam ora Canada Japan so campaign ginam ana ono so de no saa ye be die no achi ne hu de besi na ye be say busa MPP executives no say officially Hopeson Adorye ba patch officially. But the person who say their party member, our ye won to me, one also can yen. Wa be patch one now be patch all that ben. The person who party executives. Say the summer won to me can yen. Yen na yen won to me and some our two ja. Samunima mesa bobiem ama mahu. The idea ye no ye fairness will be munti. Mo amunnim no ye besa bobiem. Na de say Hopeson Adorye patchewa. Atwene nsem oka ye nyina sen. So apaachew. Watwene nsem asen. Ye wontumi ka ye na da ben no be paachew.
You are looking for Dr. Mahmood Bawumia in your heart.
Da ben no be paachew.
You are looking in your heart.
Na de wontumi ka ye no so no. Edi susa so abre party no anemfa susa so abre party no. Then so ye behwe de ekoso. Enti de wontumi ka ye no adofo no ye ba behwe. Da ben na wontumi ebe paachew. De wontumi ka ye no party executives no mate ana monte. In your
heart. You are looking for Dr. Mahmood Bawumia also to win the bill. And you want Bawumia also to succeed President Akufo-Addo. I promise. I will lead Dr. Mahmood Bawumia campaign as we did for Nana Akufo-Addo for him also.
All right. Yeah, want to me so asema okan no I'm waiting. Say officially no party no mpanifo be ba abonten na omo abekire say asema wontumi kan ye no so no wan kaniye na ono so mra wo say ne didi no na ana se de si e wo so mo kafa ho no na maka afa no ho na me pese me busa say nti obi eso aka kire wontumi say na se mo kan no wan kaniye MPP mpanifo ne pese busa mo obi aka said the Bayer party no be breaking 8. Maybe my main court lie so na me fa me nua bi e wo ha or Georgia. Na me hwe the person catch. Hello. Yeah, me nua be to say. Oh, Bema, okay, me sorry, right? Father me why? Yo. If I show the say.
Your friend question sorry.
What's you can say free?
Because free Georgia Atlanta.
Okay, question me to you.
Daddy, the MPP since I friend said don't book your or sign the card by me brow general secretary. Now unfortunately my baby na me chill pa and the also we follow MPP issue. Now with the imagine kakra na they suggested. Let me say weekend on nobody calls who Kumasi. Emma Hopeson Ekoka Kasebia say to Yenu Binu the NK and I was say, oh, defending no. Naka myself can say, Kaos who which me advice and Kama on Clancy interview.
Meaning, sir, program ye shas ye wako sweatia, ye shas uti ache.
It's a yache.
Say, see, me share program nas and wetty. Many hosts in a casa see our life, but in an NTS. Wapacho, or say I am wapacho, wapa ubi our auntie as a acho, into wapa man for acho. Based on the fact to say, now all kind history, but if you know so have misconstrue history now all can a different story. Into saying waba abe pacho. It is saying that we see who so far.
So a pacho, yeah.
Or say history na all can a idea a story.
Or also just say, and yet actual history no more. Because he made an instance, he said, even Northern City crack contested pen, our my instance of Alu Mama. I cannot say, Sebi, Northern have been doing contesting. Let's put that argument aside. But Kamemi, there is some more argument in his head. People have got belief in Hopeson. And anytime he comes on your show, ye cannot say as someone or Kayeno and can on grati interview on you. So when you're patching media, then see why I drink a crab.
All right, and meet you.
A small or grant interview, wait ye. No, I say, what patch on you so Echani Ujina, and I'm about to
Meet you, pa.
It's a commission say, when you're attached to you know, or fear any before I perform. It's a commission pass and contract interview.
But also the campaign also ego so cost so say. Campaign no more no go so yes say nti na on grant interview say. Omiana no cry this all kasa bi.
No. On grant interview. Sa issue na e dey ayi e friend say. Oye le ayi people aba no. Ne kasa o kan wo ayi kumase no. Ebi na obi antiasie. Ebi na obi dey na no asibone. It is a issue no there and can grant interview because when you patch out that. Men kasa on kasa or campaign no. So the will be doing kind of kasa branch in here. But my question is, you shouldn't grant interview on that statement again.
Matu the all can say. Say on can't be a fast statement in
when you patch away.
I didn't think I was to say on can't be a fast statement in Ubi.
Yet you make a son and say, what can a seminal? It be argue when was born. Said you can on a crown. One can, I guess I'm not for interpreting. Interpretation, you know, all there will be different from will be our also edge you. And now, no, I said, one cassa. What about the patcho? It is one cassa a patcho will be there. And cat, will be frozen, children, and I tape now, boy, who tape me. And one of the cassa will be.
All right, but you better was sipa in a coupon share. Why? That's a pa. Me and Kohana, Yanni, be and you think more. Minia, at the same.
Yammy, that is Fred.
Yo,
but also,
Boko Germany to say.
Uncle Pond the Boko.
Yeah, man, it's a cramame. Why? It's you, the last time now, my.
But my voice, eh?
I said, yeah, it's you, pa.
And then I say, I'm say topic here, better way, Hopeson Adorye kind and rain and person all
right, but what to say what part your dear?
Messy and my grant interview crown me no answer because anyone will jump into the middle of the issue so without listening to the main issue.
Okay.
Me now on mine every kind of questions be say I didn't know or part of us still I say or person watch him uncle no Susan can and go patrol you and go but me person me can be a farm and when you know me trust in the basil. First of all, no, Hopeson Adorye as a person in the party, no, those who say only position be but
so put them why so put them Sule me patrol send them a high beam na me fa link in bro why Sule send me high na me fa link in bro cause meet you
okay Hopeson one of the key people more people won't mean you need the party money because or try for election petitions some reno our original court ultimately say na nipa hu omobo the war judges na kasa no one the war more handle but because of the love for the party he has gone through all these things but Adeba may observe free in the comments because the question is that edi asem na yeki enye Hopeson hu kwasa na kan topic na that one say an ordinance in NPP only fit for the running mate position. That is a question. Emma Enra, me two questions be said. Enti Ghana no is it only for some people and because yes,
a very important question. Why are they pa? Because Ghana ye kuro kakraka. Baby will be to me in your position. Enti en share dan ka se kuro we so nko na wo se sa position we the mamo ebi ni ba bia sa
sir but I don't know discussion now Hopeson I don't know enko for blame no but no me sure say wakofa asem bia ba emira so wo say di nkomo because asem na wo kan enye say bia ono nko na the first person wo ka sa asem no ye ka say ekwa bakosimo nipa o moka nipa bebre amegi sa comments no but me sure say about the right time because you find say ebedum rebi no obi competent qualified or votarian our MPP you have elected the person as a presidential candidate. And also no one work off as running mate in this case. So
the whole thing is so far as a Ghana constitution actually, or my Ghana opia wo hon kwan say emfie na ochina. It irrespective say ofri region way, ofri district way, we are Ghana ni utia taxes e Ghana. So you have the right to contest any whatsoever our rights are contesting. It say baby back is what about free Bono? What about free Western? What about free friends at Cape Coast baby Central? What about what did they mention? I say Ghana India can contest. So because that's the category.
Because as me eko peja eko brain mikro ani meka sembi achro that friend me mame every bono where banda in this bonus sector no most of them are Muslims and I'm papa ya santini enti na me tetakrade na me tsade o secondary school or takrade school no na si zongo ba binti ya sometimes they come salati mocks eko bompaye but those in the mocks no omo kind of description with the man as you know we are not okay. Okay, okay. The American question is Hopeson as some of by or the buyer no and Merasun say di uncommon. Name say di uncommon and you can see Hopeson or Pacho me bompire say equanim or Cassa next time. One you're very careful some of the utterances because one a bit when effect or a alankashon because those who are not friend, one person being a community of friend, it can have a big effect on Alan. 1, 2. Say in this also, or more the or more observe. At the end of the day, no, they are going to use it as a weapon against MPP and found Nipo Abewin at the end of the day. Since I can say honorable pen is one of the forerunners. Even there are a lot of polls are suggesting say Kennedy at Japan can win the primaries. And you know. One also no somehow don't say advantage man because Kennedy almost is no making comments if I say will be free and will be free.
Yeah, advantage man, yes sir.
Because me Ken I president of Ghana. I'm sure that I'll be the first person to go to Ghana and do something there. Because me sure say no, he has a different perception about because he's thinking about how to develop businesses. All these people we are mentioning, Alan, Baumia, they are all become a mainstream politicians. So but ready Fred, I did back one person make an say, what's news and Kenya?
I'm a good news no pa.
Okay, my member on news be I Kenya say I say President and not so Uhuru Kenyatta. Wako support one candidate against the other. Anna Nipona one supporting the win the election.
Wako support Odinga. Yes sir.
Sir, and you know me straight you got ready Fred me. Me Ghana MPP na me takrade na me part of the branch executive your co-opposition the way net in that different na very bitter until me sre wo say we are not part of the system in active politics but they make sure say this coming election 2024 make mistake now some of these petty issues co-opposition there's no way NDC will give them chance to come because or more NDC for say parliament bokura no he de omode omo
yeah they are not even parliament they are not omo na say nya akunya na ye be no mo be
that
fair oh about George na to say mechia long time to say mechia cause me too
that fair NDC for enye say bia omo opposition be mo na be ha omo but omo suro say NPP timi ba so bi mo omo che omo nyina tum so they want to have this, I'm going to say 2024 there, whatever will happen. And you know, your world. And you know, some of these small issues, the only advantage for MPP is that it's happening at the early stage because we have more than 2 years for elections. And so the BCBN is seen now, a bit more higher than our own solutions. And another advantage is bomb. And this is for the never coach. And you know, problems we are going to 2024. And you know, they will not have any advantage over MPP. But Mr. Hopeson Adorye, that is friend. I am the passer of a patch. Anna Alan, so some way also or some year because my cast is 2010. So my memory is 7 years. ye two abano we no no or break it away and a later or somebody.
And not just break it away, let's say.
Or free party move for some time.
No, sir, bye, yes, sir.
I know somebody. And you know, also 1 year very, very careful because some of us are following. Because sir, I hope comments now here. Maybe I'll be part of it. I reserve a lot of comments. Also, I'm running and I'm sending messages. Because I know that is
when your home coins okay, what reserve the car back? Yes, sir.
Because no, because what part will be into no, there's an opposite. But media may so on can be bano and I'll be part of this. Who can be beer and ye? Because and also stress he's a mature politician. And I will say, I'm a new Cuba, Queen, I say, a Queen, I'll be down ahead. Yeah, pray. Into a fearsome, into the way we're presenting apology. I'm very happy about it. But yeah, queer anymore. I just share being free mono. Lessons also in free mono. And the most important thing. But also the General Secretary, JFK, the strategy or the abano. One person will be able to declare the support ama any candidate.
But I said to you, me I know not meant to say, wouldn't to me, for instance, where your party chairman was Ashanti region. There may be a geometrical understand about me. That's what I'm about. I don't know. I was saying, come on, Dino, not a massa near Mano and Cosubium. Oh, because of Shabby, I don't think so. I think I want to make a
looking for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also to win the want Bawumia also to succeed President Akufo-Addo. Definitely. I promise. I will lead Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign as we did for Nana Akufo-Addo for him also.
So, everyone, Alan Cash, when you make candy, Canada point declare stand. Bawumia so be contested when you mean an unkind. Not party chairman, our Ashanti region. Ashanti man region on Adano. Not who be declared stand the say ya. Say a friend in a castle who says saying, but I didn't say the and a manipulation be obey piano. Why not obey an hour yet? Not ever some no a cook and CB and Kong and CB.
Daddy Fred, this is a good question. It's a very good question you're asking. Daddy Fred, Chama comment no. The timing of the issue. Me support the Oka no. Empo, the two abani we and people are be but being a chairman for a whole region and just a region keke, the backbone and the asset, the World Bank of NPP.
The party, yeah.
And so no way sana you are bringing the problem because CCIA kasano. You uncle for Kumasi and Asante region also or me core Alan supporters. That's what I say. At the end of the day, you will need them to also win the election. That's what I say. And so some of these comments are not helpful. Chama untimi, me sure say Mpenifo also said I hope Sabe Patron. They should push him also to come out because kind of say.
I don't think so.
The main one is Hopeson has a different class compared to Chama Untimi. And yes, me bunantia, but Sabio, oh, share Chama Untimi or no, he has a different class. Me would the one because no Chama Untimi, the Oka, or say a marathon, say Okan and Rochio, Okan and Row, the Ben Okayo. He has to come out.
Now, as anti-man, I say, oh, you know what my presidential aspirant to be a party, no. I also be another Oka because also be our support was averaging. Candidate was support, Allah was support. Now, Dr. Bawumia was support. Now, Kokasa, we are my point. Now, also, the BB at the Bible same original. Are you going to manipulate issues over there? Oh, Sandy man, there was a man you wouldn't cry one year. Now, it's near man, no coin.
But one share is executive national elections, one the different. Share Chama Untimo also share the free Sanomanum. Baby and the support in there one. Ever see say. So they are losing touch with the ground because very, very dangerous. Because also the delegates no my very very complicated and sophisticated. And chairman and as open you mood the over can they are just listening to you. Say
but they will not take what you are saying.
They will not take what you are saying because if you say a John Boadu, say none or support John Boadu. But anyway, no, I go see say.
I could see saying,
But say,
I mean, call always to Gina Suma and I mean, I mean, you have to say, hello, I design, I'm say, Nicasani and Tinacasan. Cosmate you.
It's said American. Ceciano or say equality be a Juma. JFK, Ceciano Robert National. Me Bompire say, sign strategy now, or say he doesn't want any disunity through this presidential competition within the party. So at the end of the day, it's both to Bakum, they're different. Munya muti both to Bakum, so now must start some more prayer. What will happen to you? You all sing together.
Yankase, when you write to say, who support to be, who right so support to be, but who support to be a Shawan Casa opposition now, woman now they support to be. And I would also party chairman or represent a year region in Hopeson, the director of operations Malan Chamantin campaign. Okoka Sam Hopeson about the park watch OCC. But party chairman, I was also region in our party in Shawonsa. Our presidential aspirants in Iran, but Bawanim, Ama would their constituency be a moment of Macocasan. Now, what declare was stand to say ya. Now, you can't share. I don't think that's right. That was oh, and because it's a young can't share, still now your kind of pending. Because of catching a month for now you're pending. He was speaking to delegates. Mamin call Minia Cosmetio. Mamin call Casana Simaba Kumi, na men call Mebra Jerry Stevie. Cosmetio.
And said Americano. So kind of say you're supposed to be all right, but Okasa, you have to look at your position. Also, would a need position with him. Yes, I was sorry, I now Okasa. Until me sure say secretary or also follow up. Also, more for such a want me. Also, the Mrane Juma. Same people shall say for the first 1 year from now to end of 2023. Or to ensure discipline. May will be say Obiabe equal, Obiabe feel say Mrabi Yejuma. That is Fred. May catch all.
Jerry Stevie, Bronx, New York, say bra.
Yeah, the more Daddy Fred. Now, sorry.
Development, is saying,
to be honest, I'm not trying to be a little biased, but let's call a spade a spade. Almost a hopes in Abepacho. But some hopes in Kayan. I don't see anything wrong with it. I bet dragging as a party. Okay. Ocha video now, what bonus several times. Man, who anything wrong with a discriminating between Northerners and Ashantis or any other tribe. But going forward, to send a minute, you can't see as a party, no, you be a NDC for be used and as be to campaign against us, which is a legit point and no make here. Other than that, there's nothing wrong with what Hopeson was saying. Me Alan fun. Okay? Me working. And because me working mean to me now and can't be against Alan or against Baumia because a delegate ne could choose.
They could choose, yeah.
So much choose we na say you find say what can be against Ken. Alan, now if you could Alan, what are you going to do? Are you still going to support Alan? And are you going to are you still going to support Bob? You know, as a party, you're one body. Right now, we just want a leader, a flag bearer, somebody who can take the party to break the eight. It, you know, a personal and as an individual opinions, and that doesn't mean say we hate one another. So when you choose one person, we all as a party now will stand and support that person the party may choose. Okay. It, you know, Chow be pie, and I think say, Hopeson not trust who say, or patch on a be clear the air. And also it will make people realize that there's no hate and I say some sort of stereotype of campaign be no ye. Oshe JFK Mra or ya. I can guarantee you say JFK, not Hopeson is one of his campaign managers. But say Emrade ba onu abekasa actually Hopeson abekpache or public, right? You know, that tells you say JFK no on your bias. So what I say, obia any party bia any party member be obey mistake bia no. JFK is ready to what? Attack that person and push you to come and apologize. Like you said earlier, it's about time as I say almost Fred Chema to me also to come and apologize. It shouldn't be just Hopeson Adorye nkwa. Ebasa na na akwa say yeah pick and choose. Obi do okay, obi be kind a problem. It don't matter what class who is or who is. A member is a member. A chairman is a chairman. It all trans is be on or national stage piano. A affected party along the line. And mind you, these NDC people whatever we are doing, they are recording it. They are taking note of it.
That's our brother. Did you in a cheaper anti distracting?
Okay. With time, these people will use this against us. We have to be extremely, extremely careful, Daddy. Now, as a party. So, as a party now, sir, Matthew Macau, these are some of the things that, and maybe a term 2008, Alan, Mimi Joanna Kakra, I won't hide it. But at least, or a mature politician, he realized his mistakes, he fixed it, and came back to work with the government. Alan's on here, Kufado here, Jumaster.
Now that's on the
Exactly. And after all, call no buy no trans as a penny, who say no, I didn't be here. Let me just come back and help the government to whatever grow or progress. It will buy Kufano or buy one permanent cancer and say, oh, you're saying I don't need you. And that's one thing as a party members, we have to acknowledge. Say, after all the mistakes or call by any as a prodigal son, that president Jenny back on an year, Juma. And Alan will call it the ministry or not, but your department no. His work is actually working. Okay, we can't dispute that. Me kakra mekane say yenyai tobe we bekan we one can he has to come and apologize, and it create animosity among us, and then it create also a division. Say ye mistake. Na party ni mu check 2. Okay? Na ko say we were party 1 and party 2, another A and B. These people, when I say these people, you know which people I mean. The NDC, they are looking for a loophole. They are seriously looking for a loophole to penetrate. It's in the they use that. Unlike said statement now, Hopeson, even though it wasn't any bad offensive statement we are not making here. But there's some sort of key point, Bioma, confirm what NDC said earlier, years back. Said not next year. I'm just rephrasing whatever Hopeson said. MPP vice. They can never be number 1, but they always be the 2. And Hopeson, the others all he didn't mean it that way. Listen to his statement very well. He didn't mean it that way.
That way. So podium, Mami. So podium, Sule, how are you?
I'm all right, and how are you, Daddy Fred?
Very, very well. Officially,
Sule to say.
Yeah, Boko Edanyamiasi.
Sule, officially, apology about what is your take on that?
Thank you very much, Daddy Fred. My greetings to all the viewers and listeners.
And the gentleman over here, or TV station, Cassia, New York. Hi, friend, Jerry's TV.
Okay, Jerry's TV. Okay, yes, my brother, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And pleased to meet you.
Nice.
Daddy Fred, you see, the beauty of democracy is that we all have divergent views. And especially, that is why I love NPP so much. Because in the NPP, people have different opinions. And opinions are tolerated within NPP. NPP is not like the NDC. where there is dictatorship. Hopeson Adorye made those comments, and some of us felt very offended. And my brother here, he doesn't seem to see anything wrong with what Hopeson said. I do disagree with him vehemently. There is absolutely everything wrong with what Hopeson said. And just right now, my brother indicated, Jerry's TV, indicated that Hopeson, what he did, confirmed the allegations that the NDC have been making against NPP. So why should Hopeson give them a loophole to penetrate? You see, that's the first thing. And this thing of Buzia, Dankwa, Dombo, it doesn't help the party. Because remember, Dankwa Buzia only represents a small group of people in Ghana. Dombo represents a very small group of people in Ghana. Then what about the other groups, the Ewes, the Ashantis? So you see, this Dombo, what, it doesn't help us. We don't need it. And coming to Hobson's apology, Daddy Fred, with all due respect, his apology is an apology. That is not a proper apology.
Wow.
And I agree with the first
why are you describing it as not as improper apology? He has
Thank you
rendered
very
apology
much
for whatever he said. That section of Ghanaians are criticizing him of that. And as a result of that, he has come out that, okay, what I've said, I am wrong. I am apologizing to you all. So what is the problem on that?
Daddy Fred, if you listen to him very carefully, I read that press statement that he released. I read it, and when I saw it, I was more disappointed than yesterday. If you listen to him carefully, even when you interviewed him, he told us that he was impressed upon by His Excellency Alan Chermantin. He impressed upon him to apologize, if you listen to him carefully. And then he's also telling us that some people, according to him, what he said is not wrong. What he said, he doesn't see anything wrong with what he said. And you see, for you to render an apology, he must have seen something wrong with his statement.
The apology was meant to those who didn't understand. That's what he apologized to them.
Daddy Fred, there was no ambiguity in what he said. He told us in our faces that we only deserve the vice presidential ticket. That is what he told us.
That statement wasn't a plain word from him. He didn't make it plain, like words that you can officially say that these.
Daddy Fred, how did he mean it?
Exact words he said.
How did he? No, okay, Daddy Fred.
He was talking about history.
What history?
History is a record of past events. So events that have been happening previously, he was just epitomizing the events.
But that doesn't mean that it should remain as such, because he is telling us that since it's been like that since time immemorial, we should allow it to continue that way. And that is offensive, because if you listen, you see, I don't want us to dwell on, since he is claiming that he has apologized, fine, maybe some other people will accept that apology. For me, personally, you see, I believe in democracy. I have my own views. Personally, Hobson's apology, I don't accept it, because apology.
Pause for me. Okay. Jerry Stevie, you heard him very right. Or say apology not accepted on in Kawabe spatiating a man going on.
Okay.
What your basis are or no jina so de kasa? What is saying?
Well, what I would tell Mr. Sule is he's entitled for his opinion. But the facts still remain the same. Okay. Let's try Mr. Sule. Okay. On your timer, on share video no from the beginning to the end. What Hopeson actually said. And after utterances, he even break it down. Okay. What I'm saying is I'm not here to support Hopeson or anybody, but what I'm trying to do is this look like we're creating confusion among the party. It, Cecilia, no, may find say, Chairman to me can be. That is about 2 weeks ago, if I'm right. Obejina national stage, supported by Umia. Loud and clear, colored. Okay, or say me to me. I'll make sure I'll lead this campaign to make sure the way I help Nana Akufo-Addo to win and make sure Baumia still to come to power. What Baumia said, Hopeson said, Chairman to me said on that national stage, because nobody took the reason why nobody took it serious, because it was Baumia from the north, right? Here comes the case. Hopeson said the same thing, but this time it's not Baumia, but for the Ashanti. The only thing Hopeson, me, like you said, I said it and I'm repeating it. Those type of utterances, to me, it shouldn't be on national stage. Okay, it should be like
delegates among the delegates or something.
But once it comes to national TV, people take it out of context. Because remember, these NDC people, they're always looking for something. Master Sule.
Yes.
Obi Shiao. Now, he's your secret enemy, but you don't know. They pretend to give you the teeth. They laugh, smile at you. But within their heart, they hate you. Always looking for something on you to escalate. And I said to proceed, and that's what the best sell. It's a with time, no. One little utterances. You didn't mean it. You were just saying, oh, Master, I didn't go have me there for SM Soho. Let me use that word. For SM Soho, you said it out of love, out of no anger. But because Nimunu, that person will take it out of context. Not so le pa then my end to me be na no catch me say me farm asem so. As one make a escalate now than anger. Now you have to explain yourself to the person. Say, oh, bro, I didn't mean it. Say me yo. How would you feel? Master Sule, what I say? How would you feel if you're somebody you call as a friend turn around and say the same thing? Once I feel you feel bad. Even I hear to cut it short. What about also? Okay, if what I said has offended you people there, now say the masses, I'm sorry, but that wasn't his intention. I'll be honest with you.
Let
last time you say that the Fred Bisan question, which is a day before yesterday. If I don't, Emma Hopeson can say, until Zen Crawford taken out of context, said not necessarily president. And he make it emphatic, and which is legit statement, say, but Mama was once a president, he's from the north. What make you think Obeka's a north want to be a president? Now, the advice. This is where the problem is. So what I say?
Daddy Fred. Yeah, sure. Can I before you come in? Okay. Maybe Jerry's TV. Obi say, Georgina say, I strongly agree with this man. She's referring to Sule. His apology did not come from his heart. Daddy. Also, was an apology and free nakuma. Meaning measurement or the measure or who say free nakuma.
Okay, Sule.
Can I speak?
Okay, Sule Kasa.
All right, Daddy Fred, let's start with what Chairman Wontumi said. And then I will also react to what my brother just said. You know, Daddy Fred, there is a lot of difference between what Chairman Wontumi did and what Hopeson Adorye did. You see, Chairman Wontumi was only declaring his stance, and there was no tribal sentiment in it. All he said was that he was going to support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Wait. Let's pause here, please. Okay. The tribal sentiment people are trying to ascribe to Hopeson is where I don't understand. He didn't specifically use tribal words.
Okay.
He just stated that Muslims and Christians, Muslim and Christian, Muslim, if you're a Muslim, doesn't mean you from North. Ashanti can be a Muslim, Bono citizen can be, everybody can be a Muslim. So
Daddy Fred,
people are trying to...
we're not talking about religion. We're not talking about religion.
He explained it using the religion to explain it.
No, but if you can give me the opportunity, I will explain, and I believe that you will understand me properly.
All right, go ahead. We are listening.
You see, Chairman Woon to me was only declaring his stance,
and he's a party chairman for a region, representing various constituencies in the region.
And Daddy Fred, we all agree. I don't have any problem with Hopeson Adorye declaring his support for Alan Chirmantin. I don't have any problem with that. He can do that. Anybody can do that. I don't see anything wrong with that. But when you go to the extent of saying that the Dombos are only good for the vice presidential ticket, and if we don't want it, we should give it to you, you take it elsewhere. Now, my question since Hopeson Adorye is not here, I'm posing the question to my brother Jerry. Jerry, what does Dombo represent? Yeah, but he seemed to agree with most of the things that Hopeson said. So I'm posing the question to my brother, Jerry, what does Dombo represent in the NPP tradition? We all know that Dombo represents the Northerners. That is a fact. So if you tell me that Dombos has a permanent position, and that permanent position is the vice presidential position, and that you do not see the reason why we want you to jump the gun, what does that supposed to mean? You are telling me, since the Dombo is synonymous to the Northerners, you are telling me that the Northerners are not good for the top position. They are only good for the second position. No, I'm coming. Daddy Fred, please, please, Daddy Fred.
Are part of Dombo.
Okay, fine. Wait, please, Daddy Fred, let me land, please. I want to make a finish.
All right,
Brother Jerry, please. I want to make a very important point here, if you allow me, please. Please.
Right, go ahead. We are listening to you.
Brother Jerry raised a point that Hopeson Adorye raised. He talked about the fact that he was not referring to Northerners, and that if he was referring to Northerners, how did John Dramani Mahama become a president? And I say to Hopeson that that particular argument that he's making does not have legs to stand. It stands on it's a very flimsy argument. Let me tell you why it is a flimsy argument. NDC, we're talking about NPP internal politics here. We're not talking about Ghanaian politics, NPP politics. And in the NDC, they don't have Dombo tradition in the NDC. So if Hopeson Adorye is trying to tell us to use John Dramani Mahama to back his argument, then I'm sorry, he has failed, because NDC doesn't have Dombo. We were talking about Dombo, Dankwa, Buzia, and Dombo, meaning that we're talking about NPP internal politics. So what Hopeson was telling us is that within our party, the NPP party, that has the Dombo among the leadership, the founding members, within the NPP party, the Dombos are only good for the vice presidential ticket. That is the fact of the matter.
Banda, now pause here, Sule, I'm coming. Banda, do you want to respond to that?
Yes, I want to respond. Sule, I had the same position like you yesterday, but I've changed my position because there's only one thing. He has apologized, but if you take a position like you're doing now, it doesn't help the party itself, because what are we talking about? He said something, he realized that he hurts other people, and he came out. Either he was asked by somebody or not, he has come out again to say, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Apologizing to everyone.
So if you, because I also listened to you yesterday, from the way you are talking, you are also a very big fan of MPP. So it means that you are also there for 2024. So if we are all fighting for the same thing, please, my brother, I will also say that let us temper cool down and let's all come together and fight for 2024, because what we are doing now, what's the purpose of it? Are we fighting among ourselves? He said something yesterday and it didn't even take 24 hours. He's back again to say, I'm sorry. That alone for me is good. You asked that thread yesterday. I was testing that thread every now and then. I could not even go to work because of this topic. I was really like a ball white. I wanted to say something, but I heard he came to apologize. I reserved everything, and now my focus is that how can we work together and win 2024? So Sule, and some of the things my brother said, yes, I didn't agree with him, but if we are trying to always say yes, his apology is not authentic, we are saying then we are making these small things big issues out of small issues.
My point, the one point that has come to my mind is that we were all calling for apology from him. We were saying whatever he did was wrong. I was even trying to expatiate something, but people were even accusing me of supporting him. I wasn't supporting. I was letting people know exactly what he said. Now he has come out officially to render the apology. And as you have been requesting from him, he has done it. So why is it that people are still not accepting the apology he has rendered? That's my concern. You see,
do you want me to react to that?
That's Sule. I have to give him naturally. When you drink naturally with ice, you're going to become down.
Okay, that's a good one.
What I'm trying to say here is
yes.
They say no BB. I personally say we are sorry to you.
Okay. All right. My brother, my brother Jerry. Yes. Let me be honest with you. I am not taking an entrenched position.
Oh, no,
to be honest with you.
I do understand.
I am one of the
like Bandit said right now.
Yes.
I know
I am one of the people.
You didn't mean any harm, but
yes,
this is a national platform. It's going far.
Yes.
So some of the utterances or the way we escalate things, people take it out.
But Mr. Jerry, at least he also has a right to express himself.
Oh no, I do understand that.
Yeah, so we have to allow him to talk about whatever is in his heart.
Of course.
This is what I mean. Yeah.
But the more we escalate it, than the issue, which is not. I don't see this as a big issue. Yeah. Within the party now, but all the same, no. Let's accept, even it don't matter how he apologized, the formula he used or whatever. Every apology.
He used mathematics formula to formalize
whatever. Every apology is an apology.
Add and divide.
It's exactly. Every apology is an apology. Because my comments in fact, some of the comments are saying, the way he apologized wasn't enough. But
Hopeson say every apology is apology.
Apology is an apology. Let's accept it and move forward as a party. That's all I can say for now.
Yes.
Mother Sule,
yes.
I believe some of your people that you talk to them, you can also explain things better to them. Say, move on like a party. Like Manda just said, the more we drag it, it become an issue for NDC. No,
that's true. In one way or the other, those who are contested, those that we know are the front runner, automatically one of them will be emerging the winner.
Of course.
And who will be the one?
No matter what,
you don't know yet.
Three people, one will be the winner.
Why you don't know? You can look at the characteristics of each person and you can draw conclusion.
Me,
you can't make a conclusion now.
No, I can. I know who is going to merge with who.
You know who's going to merge with who? Wow. You know who is going to merge with? Can you brief us? Can you let us know who is going to merge?
I don't want to mention names, but I know who is definitely going to merge with who. And you can write it somewhere.
The boy.
There is TV. I know you are a bold gentleman. Who do you think?
You want me to mention it?
And can you give me?
Yeah, before.
Hold on.
Can
you give us a reason
you want
why?
me to mention them so that they hold me
Daddy Fred.
I'm not mentioning
Daddy Fred.
Yes, please.
Let me put it this way.
Let me put it this way. We are all party members. We are one body. We have one mother, one father, which is Ishiro Adorado. Osno is our mother, is our father. That's where we all belong. Out of these three contestants, whoever will win, I'll give my support.
So you don't have somebody in mind?
I have somebody in mind. What I'm saying
look at the chances. At least we look at the chances.
If you look at the chances,
the ability of a person,
the whole three of them got a chance to win.
And you see, Ghanaians are now crying. Some people are saying they want jobs.
Put a question to me, because everybody is running away from this question.
All right, Banda, what is your impression? What is your position on that?
That Fred, I can say to you that Honorable Ken will be the presidential candidate because of the way he's going about the whole situation. He's not hurting anybody. He's not saying anybody. He doesn't form any camp. And that's the only thing that makes me like him. Sometimes
unifier. Yes, I know.
Because the CIA can say they are talking about two sides. We are talking about Baumia camp. We are talking about now. Let me forget about the word camp. We are talking about two candidates. Now this issue is coming from one is saying yes, you are hurting me. The other is saying I don't mean this. Who is not hurting anybody now? It's Ken, and even Honorable Akoto from Kwadaso. He also came some time to say certain things, which was also not palatable. So the only person, although they were Ken here, the way people even describe Ken, until now he's doing clean politics. So for me, he has won my heart, and I hope like I said, if Ken become a president, that's fair. I am saying this on your platform. You can hold me to my words. I'll do all that I can to also do my parts or my best in order to do something in Ghana, because the guy is coming with some business idea. Also, he's talking about attitude. I didn't think in Ghana. Why do we have problems upon problems? It's only because of one thing. We have everything. We have everything. You are in USA. I am here. What do these Europeans and these Americans have? They don't have enough resources like we have. But look at them. We are using them as an example. Everybody wants to be there because of the attitude. And if Ken is talking about attitude or change attitude, for me, I think that we are heading in the right direction. Last time we got to the African shop, some of them were saying, Ghana, dear. I said, I have hope Ghana will change. And this time has come. So Ken will be our presidential candidate and a president, because Ken will beat Mama hands down. There's no debate about that.
No. Daddy Fred, I never said I cannot say it. I am very sure and very optimistic that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is going to emerge as the presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party.
Why?
Why? I do not have a scintilla of doubt in that, because look, the man is loved across board.
As compared to Kennedy Japan,
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can use the achievements of the government, the current government, the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Hold on, anyway, Hopeson Adorye, Hopeson says, Master, you don't know what you are saying. Hopeson says, Obinim de Oka. But Minim de na Hopeson referred to no, but
I think he's referring to me.
I'm saying Jerry's TV person can't be. Sule, I'll let you come on again. Jerry's TV,
right.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Mahunse, Banda just mentioned baby What I'm trying to add to it, sir, for now, we have all the way up to 2024, right? Campaign crying started.
Hey, campaign national underground.
Let them do underground. But what I'm trying to say on this platform is that whoever wins, say me personally, Ghana say I vote to. I know who I'll vote for. But I won't say it on national platform.
Why?
Because who I want, somebody may not want that person. Let's wait.
No, right now the analysis we are making is that we are looking at the candidates so far, looking at the pros and cons, and then how they appeal to the supporters, because right now, not whether you like it or not, campaign is on. Everybody is doing campaigning. That's why people are trying to twist what Hopeson said after coming to even apologize. People are not even trying to accept the apology. Yeah. So you can imagine how the gravity of the whole situation.
That is Fred.
You have to be very strong and talk. This is
Fred.
To know why we have to vote for this person.
That is Fred.
Okay.
Hopeson Adorye's comment has not been twisted. That is the part that I don't want to agree with. His comments were not twisted. He said what he said and he meant what he meant. But if we are saying, if we are asking ourselves, wait, please let me land, please, please give me the opportunity.
All right, go ahead.
But I am not taking an entrenched position. I am one of the people who will sacrifice anything for the good of NPP. You can offend me, you can say whatever you want to me, because I want the good of the party. I always try to build bridges. Even though we are offended, it is fine. I'm not taking an entrenched position. You see, I agreed with your first caller who told you that it will do Hopeson a lot of good if he stopped speaking about this issue. Because the more he speaks about the issue, the more he adds salt into the injury. So
but he has to explain himself, because people are intentionally having that. I don't want to use that interest. People are intentionally.
That is exactly.
You see what I mean? To explain what he said, but
Daddy Fred
didn't mean that.
Daddy Fred, I would be so much excited if you can bring him on, so that I can ask him direct questions.
He's busy now working.
Okay.
He's busy now campaigning. Hopeson is busy now campaigning.
So you see,
right now, I'm not saying right now, you Sule, you have made your position clear. Dr. Bawumia is the person you think he'll be winning.
Exactly.
So no matter what be the case, anything that is said about that is said that goes against Dr. Bawumia, you come out to disagree. So that is exactly what you are doing.
No, but Daddy Fred, there is a difference. You see, if somebody says something against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, which is untrue, I will defend it. But if it is true, I won't say anything. That is a fact. If it is true, if whatever the person is saying against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, I will not say anything. But if it is untrue, then I will come out and defend. Because you see, I don't want us to go back to this Hopeson issue anymore. We've all agreed that we should bury the issue and let bygone be bygone. Let's leave it. Yes. But now let's speak about the chances of.
And you
I'm sure they are not three, because Boache Jaku is also included.
Yeah, they are.
People seem to
they are more than three. Boache Jaku.
Yes, Boache Jaku. Yes.
What is the other one? Who is the other one? Yogati.
Exactly.
But we have the front runners. So at least for every situation we talk about the people are having in mind automatically one of them will be merging as a winner.
Good.
That's what we're talking about.
So you see that, Fred, my position is that whoever is chosen as the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, I am more than ready to support that person, because I always
you
believe
said you are
that
supporting Bawumia, and what you believe
yes,
Bawumia will be emerging as
I
a winner.
believe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will be the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party in 2024. And my reason for saying so is that this government has done a lot for the people of Ghana. And if we want continuation, a continuation that will be so easy, it will be in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because he already knows the in and outs of this government.
But you know,
more than any other candidate.
You made very, very nice statement. This government, if we say government,
exactly.
What is the meaning of government? Everybody is part of a government.
Yes.
Even those who intend to contest, one of them is a minister, of which we are
Yes.
all aware. Kennedy Japong,
Yes.
even though he's not a minister yet, he's also holding a position.
Yes.
Which is very, nice position.
But that is Fred.
If you say one person knows government, everybody knows it. And aside that one too, it can be like you haven't been in the government, but you can perform very marvelously. So that one you have to take into consideration.
But that is Fred.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead.
That is Fred. The point is this. I agree. Even the parliamentarians are in government. Even the Supreme Court judges are in government. All of them are part of the government. But you see, we have the hierarchy. The president knows the happenings in the country more than any other person. The vice president, apart from the vice president, the vice president knows everything that is happening in the country more than any other person. When there is a blame, if the government is not performing well, the blame will be put on the vice president, the president, and the vice president. They take credit when things are going well, and they take the bashing when things go bad. So that is what I meant when I say that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can campaign on the achievements of the current government. That is what I mean.
Everyone can campaign. So far as you're a party member, you can use the achievement of a government to campaign because you are part of it.
No, I'm talking about our internal politics.
And I'm also talking about being a party member. You are part of the internal politics. You can capitalize on the achievement of a government because you are part of it. You are part
that
of it.
That is right.
To do your campaign. During our tenure of office, we did this, we did this. It wasn't only one person who did it. You see what I mean?
That is right. I love this debate. I love it so much. Daddy Fred, let me give you an example because I've listened to. Look, Honorable Ken is somebody I love so much. I love the man. I love his boldness. I love him so much. But
anyway,
unfortunately,
don't use "but" in the statement. Go ahead.
No, when I say "but,"
I'm not gagging you. I'm trying to print.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm predetermining what you're about to say. But
unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, on this contest, honestly speaking, my support goes to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Even though I love Honorable Ken, but my support goes to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You see, I've listened to Honorable Ken, and he's been speaking about ideas, things that he will implement, laudable ones, if he's given the opportunity. So you see, to tell you that he does not have the privilege that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has in this current government, he's telling us what he will do if he's given the opportunity. So if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, if he was in the position of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, he would have implemented them. So that tells you that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia holds a more privileged position in this government, and therefore he will be the better person to campaign on the achievements of this government. Because Honorable Ken can say
we are not talking about privilege. Holding privilege in a party doesn't mean you can.
Can I come in that friend?
Honorable Ken can say.
Holding privilege. Everybody's
holding privilege. Can I come in?
That is right. Honorable Ken can make an argument.
Hold on 1 second. I'll let you come in again.
Thank
you.
Yeah. Okay, Sile. You've said a lot, and I want to also tell you why Honorable Ken. Because one, Honorable Ken, he came purposely from US to Ghana because of MPP. Since 92, he has been financier for MPP since 1992. It's clear, everybody knows it. Secondly, the only politician in Ghana who established radio stations. Let me even speak Chi because our listeners. Yes. Honorable Ken has set up radio stations. One politician would kind set a radio station were affiliated to political parties. Radio Oman FM, Radio Ash, any the Kika. He has always used all his resources for MPP. He's the only person who faced the LDC was in opposition. Remember this: when they were bullying the MPP people, where were these men? Everybody was silenced. Ken stood up to the task. Again, they arrested Ken because they knew that he was the only person who was speaking his mind. Yeah, they wanted to disturb him. So he suffered in the name of MPP. Now, during this one district, one factory, whose politician has even helped in using his own money, private money, to establish companies. Among these three candidates, it's only Honorable Ken. Now, we are talking about ideas. You admitted that Ken has ideas because you've mentioned this here. I think I'll give you time to also come again because you mentioned this and I think that you meant this. He's talking about ideas. He's talking about attitude. He's talking about tax reduction. And also, Ken is one of the people, or maybe for me, he's the only one that I have the feelings that the laws of Ghana will work accordingly. Because he said, even if his wife even misbehaved, he will fire her. So this kind of boldness, he's bold and he's not coming to power probably to enrich his money. I know everybody will speak for his own candidate, but I'm speaking for Ken. He's not going to enrich himself. He already resourced. And for me, Ken, since even there's a parliament, look at what is going on in parliament. He's building consensus, he's meeting opposition party leaders and trying to find some kind of compromise so that the government will work. So I must say this because it's also important. Dr. Bawumia being the vice president doesn't mean that he's more privileged than any of the candidates or than Ken, because there can only be one vice president at any. Yes, right. there can only be one vice president at any point in time. So it's he being a vice president does not give him any upper hand over them. And now there have been a lot of political research and polls from universities indicating that Ken is now ahead of them. So that is what we are speaking to. We are not speaking. We are not speaking to probably only the love for somebody, because look at some of the countries. Now you are in South Africa, okay? Now you know for sure. Now South Africa is just like US in Africa because they are developed than other African countries. You know that the attitude change, or maybe the people there probably in terms of attitude they are better than other countries. That's what we are talking about. We want somebody who will bring some changes in the system. Because with Ken, Ghana will work again. So if you vote for Ken,
sorry guys, I'm back.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
All right, you're welcome.
So for me, yes, Daddy Fred and my brothers, we will talk and talk. My hope is that nobody attack the other candidate, but for sure.
You see the point now. The whole issue is that we're looking at somebody who will be able to create jobs for people to do. Now, a lot of people are crying as a result of unemployment situation. Now, if you look at Ken, Japan, for instance, he has been able to establish businesses, created about 7,000 jobs for Ghanaians. Aside that one philanthropic aspect, he has been dedicatedly donating monies, resources, and other items to support Ghana's growth. A COVID ban, if you may recall, Ken one wanted to put him $200,000 or the support to COVID. You perceive was a different was saying, and a boy. Or more contest so far. A month for it may be a mamma, a month when you be I. Oh, so you as a person, you have to demonstrate to me who say, "Oh, crowd near by mono, you have been able to do this. It's about baby. What I say, we are looking at
that is Fred.
For Ghana.
That is Fred.
Please, I'll be leaving very soon. I want
my
to go
brother,
to
you have spoken.
That is Fred. The last statement as well. That is Fred. Last statement.
Before Banda go, Banda men come there, dear.
Okay.
That is Fred kind. I just want you guys to watch this video, short video.
And you mean actually? Yeah, okay.
Agro Processing Limited. Yes. Honorable Kenya. And if I made more, close to 900.
900.
I'm from Cooper. I will show pictures. I was a car separate life from Domoko. I will show a factory in Mammy. Nothing is how I do my moyo. That's what they want to do. One for tomorrow, you know. And she probably met me individually. What be a human? Honorable workers over 7,000. Okay.
7,000. Aye.
Wow. That is Fred.
More than 7,000.
That is Fred.
Hold on.
And to win here, okay. Honorable Ken, Honorable Ken, you need the biggest coal store in West Africa.
Biggest coal store.
The biggest coal store in Africa.
Biggest coal store.
80-85% complete. That's what we understand. We understand. I say. Now, mommy, steel plant, and also 85% complete.
Steel plant, 85% complete.
Steel plant. Steel factory. No go area for Ghanaian business people. For Africa, Ghana need be with me a baby. With me and Yaku called steel plant.
Are you watching?
Tamamoto, maybe Azulu, one was a factory.
That is Fred. I hope you will give me the opportunity.
Jerry Medasi, thank you very much. Thank you, Jerry.
You see,
Okay.
I just want to comment a little bit before.
That is Fred.
Okay.
It's a CR and then you make on me to say Ponko because I didn't even see some of these things. The man is just fantastic. Let me tell you one thing. There was last year, you know, some of the ladies who go to some of these Arab countries, sometimes they have a lot of problems. About I don't know the number, but they were stranded there. This is from government to government. I'm not blaming any particular government. Nobody is able to solve the problem. Ken used his own pocket money to bring the people from there to Ghana. So what are we talking about?
That was cool. You talk about the Arab
Kuwait issue. Yes.
Lebanon.
Yes. So Canada, Japan sometimes doesn't even need to know you where you are coming from. You are a person. Me, I don't know Ken as a person. I've never seen him before. I've not even have any penny from him. But I'm telling you,
I'll take you to him.
Then I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
Jerry Stevie, who you video chair? Actually, I'll give you time to talk. Jerry Stevie, who you video chair?
That is Fred. Oh, 3 cans. 3 cans.
On the video chair. So let's talk
against one
Let him talk about the video. Talk about the video.
2 minutes.
Oh, so you've been so good. You've been so good. Jerry's causing it to you.
Okay.
Jerry's causing it to you. Oh, unfortunately, Sullivan.
Ghana.
Jerry, in the article, you. What my Jerry article?
Oh.
No, speak, Mr. Jerry, speak.
What
I'm trying to say is, Ghana, we need such people. It's about hard time, sir. Politicians now, your friend and lawyers, I call them lawyers, politicians. They're from law school to become politicians. And chrono emra. That is why up to date, NPP have never arrested anybody from NDC, because the current government he deal with law. What I say? It's about time at Ghana we need a radical president, a radical leader. Okay, somebody like this man said, "Obelidi Ghana, trust me. So let me know what our mission. My taking, I say, between him and Baumia and Alan, I don't know who the delegate actually prefer, but let me alone, dear. Me, I will go for Ken. That's what I say. But you and I know you need delegates on. You need what they are planning. Yeah. Like I said, whoever wins, we're gonna support. But if you tell me to choose one out of the three, dear, may you know.
So he's your favorite.
He's my favorite, exactly. Good. That doesn't mean that I hate the remaining. I love them.
That is true. That is true. Okay. Yeah. Can I speak now?
Actually, a chance granted.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please. And I hope somebody
interacting you. You go ahead.
I hope somebody is listening and watching. This is how you sell your candidate.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Tell the people what your candidate will do and how good is your candidate. You see? And then the delegates will maybe, if you are lucky, agree with whatever you are selling. This is how you sell your candidate. You don't try to paint the other one black or undermine the other one. When you do that, that's not how, it's not proper. So now I have watched and listened to everything that my brothers Banda and my brother here. You see, Ken, I've never hidden my admiration for Ken. To be honest with you, I love the man. I love his boldness. I love everything about him. I don't want to lie. I really love him. And for me, people who knows me will tell you, when I say I love someone, it means I really love the person. I don't hide my feelings. I say things the way they are. And that is why he's my role model. Ken is my role model. The only difference is that I don't have money yet. And I still pray to God that.
You break the age one day. You break the age one day.
Yes, exactly. But you see, there is a huge difference between having a laudable idea and implementing it. Even the NDC,
you are not going to use book to describe this. Even the idea and implementing it.
Even the NDC.
Go ahead.
Even the NDC in opposition, they have very good ideas, but we all know they can't implement it.
Much ideas and Okada ideas are not good.
It's only on paper.
It's only on maybe much idea and Okada ideas.
So therefore, and I'm not saying that Ken will not be able to implement those ideas. That's not what I'm saying.
No, not even not to be able to implement. He has demonstrated that.
Daddy Fred,
go ahead.
I'm still building my point.
Okay,
and you said you promised that you're not going to interject when I speak.
I'm sorry.
So you see, Ken did all those things as what? A businessman, a very good businessman. And I pray to God to make him one of the billionaires in the world, not just in Africa, the whole world. I want to wake up one day and hear that Ken has hundreds of billions of dollars. But to be honest with you, looking at things, and you see the way I do my politics, when it comes to NPP, I'm very reluctant to talk about the weaknesses of our opponents. I'm talking about within our, I don't want to do that because I cannot rule out 100% the fact that Ken may become the flag bearer. I cannot rule that out. Exactly. Because if I try to say things, expose his weaknesses to my opponents, what happens when he becomes the flag bearer? Will I be able to come back and say to the people that, no, I didn't mean what I say? So Ken is a good man.
I'll make them link you to his campaign team so that you go to
Ken,
where you come from and do campaign for Ken, okay?
Very, very good person. So I don't want to lie.
Did you hear me?
But
unfortunately, we are going to link you to do
I just think that Bawumia will be a better president.
That is your opinion. That is your opinion.
Exactly.
By your opinion,
I like the statement.
I like that statement.
That's your favorite.
Exactly. I just think that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will be a better president.
That is your view.
In an unlikely event that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia doesn't get the opportunity to lead the party, and Ken will be my second favorite. And to be honest with you, Alan will be down there. Even Boachi Ejaku, I will choose Boachi Ejaku over Alan. Wow. And I have my reasons. You see, and it borders on loyalty. My reasons are bordered on loyalty. None of these people has ever resigned from the party. Ken has shown loyalty to the party. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has shown loyalty to the party. Many of these candidates, they have shown loyalty. None of them has ever resigned.
That resignation is part of everything. If you think something is not right, you can resign, you can come back. It's part of
it. Me sitting here.
Even if you work and you think the job, you are not satisfied with things going on, you raise your views, not being accepted, you can resign. Go
I always tell people that NPP is the party I love. Even if NPP can harm me, I will still support NPP. My reason being, it is a good party. Nothing NPP can do, nothing NPP can do to make me unhappy about the party. I will forever be happy with NPP, and I will forever support, no matter what. There's no way I will say I resign from the party. I may not like certain things, but I would prefer to stay within and fight within. Like I'm doing currently when our brother did what is not right. You see, I've been on social media talking about it left, right, center. Now that he has apologized, we are forgiving him. But he must stop talking about it so that we can all let the sleeping dogs lie. So my favorite is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and I wish and pray that he becomes the flag bearer. But in an unlikely that doesn't happen, why not? Ken is somebody I love already. Now I will campaign for Ken day and night.
And we will come to South Africa to take you out there to join the campaign as well.
Which part of South Africa?
Campaign very well. So
I'm in Pretoria.
Oh, Pretoria. Yeah, I was in school at Port Elizabeth.
Oh, okay. Port Elizabeth. Yeah, it's quite far from here.
Former PE Technicon, but it's now changed to Madiba University.
Yes. It's a very beautiful place.
Yeah.
All right, so definitely expect us over there, okay? We will get there. And see you soon. We will link you. We will join our campaign team because you are very articulate. Yeah.
The campaign team start from New York before everyone. We have plans for Ken. But the reason why I've been a little reserved, I'm just waiting to see. Once he becomes the flag bearer, we will come with full force. Like you just said, whoever takes it, you're on the side.
Exactly.
But since they haven't chosen now, we won't try to make any utterances that may let the other opponent feel bad.
Exactly.
But my favorite, if you ask me personal, who's your favorite? I'll tell you, Ken is my favorite.
No problem with that.
That doesn't mean that I don't like those two if they made them flag bearers. If they make Bawumia, I'm for him. If they make Alan, the party delegate want him, so I'm for him. They make
Exactly.
I'm for him. But among them, if I'm to be vote in the delegate, I'll vote for Ken.
All right,
Exactly.
hold for me 1 second. Let me go to Germany and let me speak to somebody in Germany. 1 second. I was Germany now for young shady to us. So the bachelor to say, yeah, Germany to say. Then I was say, who did the sign now? Kasamayim Tia Minia. Oh, Rasby. Oh, thank you, Rasby. Rasby ATO. Must be, sorry. Must be, when I'm saying I'm a classmate to be the Rasby, Tina, Yana must be, no much in Facha me. Why? When I Facha me. Must be ATO.
Sorry,
I'm so proud of them. Sulene, Jerry's TV. Yeah, see near pen. PTA must be.
So, okay, I know Kassan and the catcher was there. Hopeson Adorye don't want to pass and say he should be humble enough to apologize. Okay.
You can't Mikai.
I know, of course, so I catch us Hopeson Minipa. Let I am ya, sir. Oh, Sabi, you say, I can't say, Abato. Nastila, Ukuso, I almost won't advise now. You're never one family. Oh, you don't do that. Sure. Daddy, we are not having a party. Seriously. Whoever will win when the open nominations now is going to campaign on the success of this current government. And the boy pass when he break it now, and I see a bonus. The Babu what is we say? I members. Now, associate 7 years, when your friends are in the House of Ghanaians. A pass I don't like to what you say, I'm not doing, you didn't go back in a piano, no matter what. Kind of woman, you want one no woman, a woman, you want Basamoya. Nippon didn't be any movie when he has done. Mrs. Young baby, I want to walk at your face because we are saying, we are seeing Biakagana. No, Sissica, his cow, or you was able to passing ground after you have and then the money, and that's what we do. Not all dinner. What are you telling Ghanaians? What are you telling Ghanaians? Okay, yeah, what you know. What do you mean by sending free? I saw got company, Tapra, then you other teacher 500 more. We are not having the party. I have to be honest with you. We are having the party. You ever go and say, young Koso and Montpayama, because whoever is definitely going to campaign on the success of achievements of this another government. Obiani or one achievement on his own. Obiani achievement on his own. Whoever will win is going to campaign vigorously on Nanadu's achievements. I don't know if I'm going to do because we are not having the party. Seriously, we are not having the party. At this time, you have nominations. Before NDC winning election be our Ghana. MPP for now, time be a good with the mom. Yes, I'm beginning to believe that because we say, I was starting with you.
And so, I'm going confusion because we are bonting oriented. Or more delegates a year more problems a woman has some kid ones. I won't come once.
Party meeting with Massey. I'm a Nippon weird. Even police for Nippon or yes, I'm a crown. Or did you see a mama police for grandchildren? That is not easy for you. Shanamo, the AC, just an NBC, they do worthless. But what was up? I didn't almost catch them say, you always use nobleness and dog them. And we are mobile. Now, you say, now we take what you say. So, what is that kind of for sebi? They've been working more hard. Obi timi so obi say nipa we dey no ofenti meto abama no na nkanya sa nka man na you bi otimi esan bi o say me be just gana to abama no I cannot think for me tia say enyi na me tia say so no ma gene ho ma
but be nya 72
it seems atete mama dey nipa ko gana for do for 4 years. Secondly, Basa, Electric Center. That's what 3 years to do something. You know, no, maybe I know me TID. Let a special prosecutor and a Wapali cases and I feel over. Last year, who can say last week? I sent a program about that. Last year, December, no, catching us in Libya. You see, January, 31 cases we are
up to now.
So we are in August.
Obi, what we will know, shoot.
Listen, we are in August. I see a semi hour, so the other thing say, oh, I Machami do you catch it, say, government official, where mama catch us, you're stupid. I friend that will catch us away with you. How many years now? You have been in office for 1 year. Oh, and this animal apart from that, all your jail capital bank confident couldn't some say young two sat you, you are not that is red bonnet to all. Sir, NPP FOR, I'm only on course special prosecutor. No officer, no, anti-list NDC corrupt officials now. Any your friends and whoever in this government is so by a corruption activity be I and Jelumo. Now say your friends Anthony Jenna from there. Who broke a young man and two free so not a war and so it says you not gonna want to afraid. They will still vote against my friends MPP. What am I to do? Such anyone got that friend and dear pan and Gababa gun of what you and go upon a free SSS. So how long can you be a swan and Ghana for and money about so? No, that's how I need a free one. Then you put me because I, your friends say, Scoopies and Gaya to what you
Meta was say, must be running to know, the other now back a to a mile.
Mamma to me, yes, 6 million. And you know, that you make a chat what he said. Full stop, a classic full stop. The young project party, the young party, because I'm busy for so can tell you as well by almost you can tell you so by and the young you are power by way I know young more young from a house to house, village to village, hamlet to hamlet. The young Ghana for say I come when you are the same you bet my yard was so. The young train the nominations are. What can your candidate bet me here? Now, yes, over the side, the other candidate no more when near. Who may not have a vigilante? I can be a one.
As a pan, yeah, that's a pan has been, no. Asembia, Nana, and Pennyfoy Mo can hear you. Says, will be calling number that way can be a man.
Exactly.
And Merano yet, Yaminti, best mammy and Sassimami and son. 1 year function, I say.
From Sule.
Sule, dear Ben, I better chat to my mammy and son.
Okay, Daddy Fred. First of all, thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, you too. Thank you very much for your time. And your analysis, I really love your analysis.
Going into 2024 general elections, what we need as a political party is unity. And I will caution supporters of various candidates, the aspirants, I will caution them to, we all have our favorites. As I have already declared that my favorite is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, but it doesn't mean that if any other person happened to win for the ticket, I will not support that person. Definitely, if you really love the party, then we need to come together and we should stop making utterances that will provoke other groups within the party. When we do that, we will be giving the NDC, our opponents, we will be giving them weapons to fight us because they will use our words against us, which is not going to be good for us. So please, let us try to unite our supporters. NPP must unite all the we need everyone. Everybody should come on board. Should anybody wins, let's all gather together and support the party, because as far as I'm concerned, the party is the most important thing. The party is more important than any other candidate. And therefore, whoever wins, whoever is given the opportunity to lead the party, let us all put our differences aside and support that person. Our most dangerous opponent is the NDC, and we all know it. Should the NDC, God forbid, if they can get the opportunity to come back, trust me, Ghana is doomed, because they will retrogress all the achievements that this government has achieved. NDC will mess up everything, and I don't think it will be good for Ghanaians. Let us prevent the NDC from coming back. We don't need the NDC. We had 2 coronas. I've been saying this. Coronavirus just came. But in Ghana, we were already suffering from corona. The second coronavirus is the NDC. NDC is a virus. Therefore, we managed to fight corona. The second corona still exists. Let us fight it. Let us not allow NDC to come back to power. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. But let me assure you, you are a potential communicator for the party, I assume. So probably as they're watching you, they will definitely contact you, I'm sure. Because you are very
Thank you very much.
So we really appreciate that. Have a nice and wonderful time, boss. Mr. Mamembo audio winner fee run wasem up. Audio near Kitu Ebina run wasem up.
Me mama do my pa moye. No panels no. Eduma papa na moye. Yeda mwase. Ade no de Kennedy wa bone humode Kennedy na agi ni mo. Ewo NPP mu NDC for twe no. Chese eniema omo ye Kennedy ya chi no yesi amusi woton no amusi stay in sebebre pa oma kafa Kennedy ho no nyame anim nukredi ese NPP for ye man standing for ye choose so no because wa bre wo ye friend saying NPP ho pa since 92 NPP we must start at NPP Kennedy and Kennedy I say and emu ada pa emu se fuaji ni mo eti ofata se onu na ese ko ofata se onu na mo fa nesi anka na ko no obi anko challenge mpo so ahu Kennedy onhine akompre ko Japan wonu a na ebeko wonu a me dem ni mabusuafo nyina ye beto ama wonu a ye gusu so ye campaign ama no me we are for Ken ho they can't friends of Ken ho the Kennedy die ni bibia no mi wo mu bi say na ye ready say Ghana kra na ye beko ni akọ campaign aman Kennedy wa bre papa e say odon so de obi owo adwene nimdie hwempuntudwuma hodo a woye hwenuma enuma na Ghana for na just say yempe we na pepeden your mama again adwuma no wabie onu ade ni sika se me de abie your mama ni kro mu kwan pokra no antumi anye your mama dem pa na your mama wayama ai Ghana for seki Dubai ye abobu sika twitwiri die ai tumi ye interchanges be ye enan I say no NDC de enyu kwa say ye jeja ye ho kra de ma wo kra no omo show opposition no omo sofa the only oman fa so 27 good years e fa so bia maso amaye no omo show no omo sofa na NPP tie ye betina so sa e say ye one party state.
All right, you better was thank you very much. Jerry Stevie. I said, Ben, I'll be candy chat to them.
Oh, now, yeah, they buy we, no. They want some for me and some become, but let me address something right quick. So, about here for just to remind them. So, I'm running soon as I walk to about 2024 now. Make sure, say, you put MPP to power. And also, as a member, we should stop doing that skirt and blouse thing. I did a deep part in this time, but I say, yes, share so. And you to abandon the year in a straight dresser. And I'm quite skirt and blouse. And can yet problem I could to face your parliament. It won't happen. That's number one. And this is for Omuni at the Pabia de Magana. You know, individuals, you know, we may have a couple of friends there, but they all know the fact. Say, comparing NDC to MPP, some of them, even when we speak to them behind closed doors, they tell you, but they are just loyal. Yeah, the loyalty to the party is so strong. Like Sule said, MPP will never do anything to harm him. No matter what, even if they are wrong, he's still going to support them. It, you know, that's what it is. Oh, me carton.
Minium free so ananas.
No, David, make my hanging.
Okay.
Going forward, you know, as I say, my Nico party, no members, flybearers, you must see a nipa train no more. Let's sit down. Yeah, your homework. You who say, way or bar or bit my say, way or bar say no bit my way or bar say no bit my. Earlier on, before I not Ken, any and not doing so bad. That you and I know, say, I was for Baumia fully, 100%. Emma me grab a car platform say Baumia ko Nanka Yeye Alan vice president. It will be one of the best pair I Benya party. Here comes say me boss also didn't want to share with the idea now. Mr. Emma, he will be my number one. Now, let's look at this way. Ghana for Ebekaya, NDC, starting from Rawlings time, they've damaged the country. Just a damage on my course of Ghana. And then Pempina, and who's a Samidian fee, Kassawa platforms, and then for budget as well. It bothers me a lot. Said, do they know what NDC have caused in Ghana? Rawlings a buyer, also by Joe Manesio, right? He ended up selling Kingsway. So Kaya Kingsway now is one of the biggest departmental store of Ghana. He has employees, more than 3,000 employees. This man collapsed it. Ufri Noah or collapse UTC. I don't know if you heard about that store.
Na glamour ni de
And a glamour. Oh yeah. And ya Tata Brewery. Sian. Rawlings collapsed it. Oh yeah, no Toma. So monfa.
Appear me canon ni de
Just say, Opesa Ghana Potota ni a chami cry ne chami kumi fuma cry to sell Ghana Airways. Guni say 10 any and up to date Ghana you need a international flight. This month, these people have caused Ghana a lot. It's normally a party beer. They have nothing to offer to the country. This time, we need a radical leader. Somebody oba. Obetimi sa ketashi seni proye semna manfwa ya. Matemi Dubai went me anya shino. I believe and I can guarantee me can platform say can Japan ba on for Moncho. And NDC people know it. When we talk about loyalty, he's one. This man has faced a lot of challenges ever since he joined MPP from day one. He didn't attempt, he be yeno. Just say, he stand to the party, say, Nimbe can't find me who be I'm there for the party. Even he himself, there was a time during the delegate chairmanship, vice secretary, he said, say, Empono or what favorite crana, he won't say it. he will support anybody. He's ready to work with anybody. That tells us, oh, you're a good leader. On your favoritism. So, you made them pay as a way them in pay. No, we don't do politics like that. Well, you know what to say, well, when he will be able to work with you. That's all. Near delegate to be, no be and not take or die. Say, you can't sacrifice. Obia what sacrifice my MPP party a lot. Number one is Canada, Japan. When it comes to money aspect or honor, when it comes to job aspect or honor, share a new papa we are creating video na me butcher on mind you. If I was to play all that 15 minutes video, no say at phone tia, I bet that Sule Kranke baby was changing the mind. This man had done a lot and he continued doing a lot for Ghana. It did media, my opinion, going forward, let's come together as a party. Matthew, Macau, we become away, we patch of yen trasso, near move on as one body, one country, one nation, one party. Now yen say yen team break it now. Don't let us allow this NDC group no tip of an iceberg cry no party no fire so campaign. We shouldn't allow them. It's no kakra medija tie for no yesremora mumianka yakoma to I believe say 2024 definitely for sure we're going to break the 8. It don't matter who's going to be the flag bearer. We're still going to break the 8. And Anado so promises say he would love to hand over to an NPP flag bearer in 2024, which is going to happen. It yenina de pa boni anije ta na chi ni ahwe nyambe ye no me de nyameja tie fo nyina na me hu se sabato ba so ka je se bi chiad ma hu so o la no so
Sabato Jerry Steve is or
Mr. Fireman
Jerry Steve me chia hu kan ni so nya busiafo nyina
na Babs Mafia Sikapa whoever Evelyn Taylor ye chia mu nyina ye hwemo ye tie mu so pa your contribution count omunyade
that's Jerry Steve Yakupo Inshira that's a pass Jerry Steve ewo Bronx New York na mote say was spending emera when ye di atena se ne yakasa Jerry said that's a pass was spending rewe why that's it what church nsemu ama so far munyina mate ono so na benchre me need the daddy Fred Sule me da se mu amode mo messages by nyina me da masemu so a mo fra yentimi fa no me da masemu very sorry me ready so atia yentino officially Hopeson Adorye wa patch o sasimo kind of apologize enti amanfo pa obi patch wa bibia na ne ade atu na bibia atu atwa dia de dwumade no besia minua fifi o aye New York fifi me cha ba bia wo bia mnim se bibia etu mpon kama na kopon boy be sign